Look at this image. This is the response of Dipinder Goyal, the CEO of Zomato, on the issue of gig workers throughout India striking on the New Year's Eve. Now, from this, we may understand the fact that the Indian capitalist class does have a lot of confidence in its ability to exploit workers. But if we analyze the contents of the tweet that Dipinder has made, we may find out that he is unintentionally proving a lot of arguments that Karl Marx makes in his analysis of capitalism and unemployment 200 years ago.
The gig economy thrives because a surplus of labor force exists. Workers are not choosing freely between dignified options, they are choosing between precarious work and no work at all. The abundance of labor allows platforms to impose low wages, unsafe delivery timelines, and algorithmic discipline, secure in the knowledge that refusal by one worker will be instantly compensated by another. This is not consent, it is coercion mediated by scarcity. Now let's look at the claim that the gig economy is a job creation engine. Capitalism does create jobs, but on terms favorable to capital, by keeping labor insecure. What is being created is not stable employment, but permanent surplus workforce, always available and always replaceable. Now, the reference to workers' children benefiting in the future is especially revealing. It postpones justice indefinitely while extracting surplus labor in the present. This is classic capitalist ideology: sacrifice today, dignity tomorrow, without any guarantee that tomorrow will ever arrive. The crisis has again proven many of Marx's analysis of capitalism and unemployment. Marx argues that unemployment is not a flaw of capitalism, it is one of its conditions of survival. Capitalism always produces a surplus population of workers, what he calls the industrial reserve army of labor, the mass of unemployed and underemployed workers who stand outside at the margins of production, waiting to be absorbed when capital needs them. Capitalism reproduces this reserve army continuously, ensuring that labor supply always exceeds the demand. Now, why does this matter? Because this surplus labor keeps wages low. When workers know they can be replaced at any moment, they are forced to accept longer hours, worse conditions, and lower pay. This is how capital extracts surplus labor. In short, capitalism needs unemployment to discipline labor. Now, fast forward to the present, the gig economy is often presented as flexible, modern, and even empowering. However, it represents nothing but a new form of exploitation enabled by the very existence of a large industrial reserve army of labor. This constant oversupply of labor allows platforms to cut per task wages, avoid paying social security, and intensify work under the threat of deactivation. By keeping workers permanently insecure, capitalism ensures that surplus labor is always available and surplus value keeps flowing upward.